What do you use to track just you personally in terms of performance, health optimization, anything like that?
Currently Garmin. I used Whoop for a long time. Really enjoyed Whoop, but when I started training, I did an ultra marathon 2 years ago, did a triathlon, did a couple other races. I wanted to track more things in real time, heart rate, and really what zone I was in because I was running a lot, and that was like the number one KPI, so to speak, that I was looking for. That was why I switched, and I think it's more accurate. But everyone has their own.
Have you tried things like the Aura Ring as well?
I haven't. I have a horror story with a ring. I was in Bogota, Colombia 10 years ago, and we were at a bar. I was wearing a ring that I bought on that trip in Bali, and I played the bongos with the band, and the ring flattened to my finger and had to be cut off.
Oh my God.
And so I haven't worn rings for a while.
There's a lot of people talking about things like wearable tech and all that. And the first time I ever tried to wear one, it was to track my sleep. This was many, many years ago. And I woke up and I looked at the data and I was like, I was very curious as to see what happened. And it said that I had a really bad sleep. And I was like, oh, wow, I actually felt pretty good. So then I felt miserable as a result of what it told me. And then the next day I tried it again and it said I had a really good sleep, but I felt crap anyway because I felt like I had a bad sleep. So it seemed like to me it was lose-lose. So what are some things in your life that you just flat out refuse to sort of optimize?
I might be the wrong person to ask this question. I've worked to optimize I've worked to optimize everything in my life. Almost so much so that it detracts from interpersonal relationships because I'll go into something, I'm saying this isn't the best use of my time, I'm going to go do this. That doesn't work great in a relationship sometimes. So what I had done a few years ago is I put together a thing called a personal productivity tracker that had the day, it had all the bullet points of what I accomplished or did that day. It had a creativity score. So how many hours have I done towards a creative effort? What my sleep score, my strain score, and then a quantitative scoring of my day, -2 to +2, which I got from Jim Collins. And then I had 6 habits that I tracked, time in sauna, time in cold, and then I was learning Spanish, so time conversing in Spanish.